What's up, guys? Welcome back. March 22nd, 2025. It's just after 5 a.m., day 2 of no sleep. And I am on day 3. How many 65 hours in, quitting high-dose Kratom liquid extract shots, those OPMS bottles, the liquid 8.8 milliliter bottles. I'm extremely out of it, even more so than the other videos. I'm speaking low. Just because I don't know if it's, I don't know. I don't feel awake right now. I am so out of it, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it was a rough night last night. I really could have used some sleep last night. And you know, it kind of sucks is that it felt like it was gonna come, but it never did, which kind of sucks. But again, I didn't really fight it. You know, about an hour into it, I was just like, fuck it. I turned on an audiobook. I'm currently listening to The Devil's Chessboard. It's about the history of the CIA, Allen Dulles, JFK. It's pretty interesting. How do I feel right now? Exhausted, number one. That's the most overpowering sensation I have, and the issue I have is that exhaustion makes everything worse, seemingly. Same thing if like you're not hydrated, you're not eating enough, it makes all the other symptoms worse, right? Once again, I have a coffee that I'm drinking here, which is going to make my acutes worse. It kind of triggers those hot flashes, but like, I just gotta have a little bit at least, you know what I mean? That's just the way it is. So I've uploaded a few videos so far. I don't know if you've seen them. 2 or 3 videos, days 1, and then I think 2 videos on day 2. And I will say, after I shot that last video yesterday, where I was talking about like feeling decent, but like also feeling shitty, and how it's kind of like a marathon that breaks you down, the symptoms did get a little bit worse after that video, like a couple hours after that video. So I finished recording that. I was feeling decent, but the boredom was setting in, the anhedonia was starting to hit a little bit more hard. The road in front of me was becoming a little bit more crisp, clear, in focus. The long journey ahead of me. No more fun little side quests. Now just the main quest. So it wasn't that great. When I was laying in bed last night, I had a lot of the tingling sensations just all over my body. Severe restless leg syndrome. I mean, I couldn't get comfortable at all, even if I wasn't even trying to sleep. Like, even after I gave up sleeping, trying to sleep, you know, and I just propped myself up on my back, put my headphones on, you know, and listen to my audiobook, I just couldn't even get comfortable there, to the point where I just said, fuck it. Like, I could probably be more productive in a borderline comatose state, such as now, than if I just rot in my bed, thinking that sleep is going to come when I know damn well that it's not, right? It might for you. Don't let this scare you. And basically anything I'm saying, don't let this scare you, right? Because even though it's bad, it's shitty, doesn't feel good, I mean, it's like, is it like, how bad is it in the grand scheme of things? When it really comes down to it, it comes down to mental fortitude. Speaking of mental fortitude, I did want to share a story with you that was particularly relevant, because I think I mentioned a bit of it in my previous video. So after I finished recording yesterday, late in the evening, like when the symptoms started to come, like I just mentioned, I started to get the tingling feeling, the hot flashes were coming in pretty good. What was I going to say? You know, I had that moment where I was going to break. I was telling you about my Achilles heel, man. That day 3 to 5 window where I just get worn down. And it hasn't even been that long. It just feels like an eternity, so I feel like I've just been running nonstop without taking a breather. That's the shit that just gets to me, especially when you have no appetite, you're not sleeping. So anyway, guys, like, you know, let me do it this way. Figured I'd do a quick sweep of the perimeter for my sniper's nest up here. I don't have my guard dog with me, so I gotta do it myself. He's not awake yet. I'm just fucking around, but... So anyway, guys, my first test last night, it was fucked up. And it wasn't even because it was that bad. Guys, I was telling you in my previous videos, I think, how, like, you know, sometimes, like, the thought will come in my mind about how I can get immediate relief by just going down to the store and buying one of the shots. But it's barely a short-term gain, right? it barely cuts through the withdrawals, and I went on this whole tirade about how it's not worth it. Go back and check my last videos on that where I talked about that. But what I think I also mentioned was the fact that, like, up until that point, I'd been able to push those fantasies away, and I wasn't even really having any. And when I did have them, they didn't come accompanied with intense cravings. I was able to just push them away. I had resilience, fortitude, I was looking forward. Well, all of a sudden, guys, some weird shit happened last night. You know, the hot flashes came back, the tinglies came back. I was just feeling like, just lousy in general. And all of a sudden, despite knowing I was like negative in my bank account, right? I've got like a little bit of money coming in tomorrow. And my addict brain started doing them fucking hula hoops, dude. I don't know about you, but I turn into like a fucking schemer when I need to get that stuff and I don't have the means to. I turn into a fucking mathematician, dude. So check this. I have like negative XYZ in my bank account, right? I've got 2 bills coming up, right? I've got X, Y, and Z amount being deposited tomorrow. So I gotta do this whole math equation where suddenly this wave of intense cravings come over me. All it took was an image of me drinking one of those bottles, no different than the same image I had in my head just 2 hours earlier, right before I shot those videos, feeling strong, feeling confident, a little lousy, shitty, but strong and confident. Bro, 2 hours like after that video, basically, I envisioned drinking one, and all of a sudden, it's like I became fucking possessed. All of a sudden, I whipped the fucking calculator app out, right? And I'm doing math. Okay, if I got negative XYZ in my bank account, right? And I make a purchase for $21.61, the price of a bottle, okay? That's gonna bring me to even more of a negative balance. Then I'm gonna get hit with an overdraft charge, right? So I'm sitting there in my back room just fucking fiending on my calculator. God damn it, can I afford it? I can't afford it. I'm in the red, right? But I've got money coming the 1st of April. I've got a little bit of money coming tomorrow. So my addict brain was thinking, yo, you've got like, you know, a couple bones coming in tomorrow. You can offset the overdraft fee. It's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Boom, done, decision made. Bro, my pants were on, my shoes were on, and I don't even remember putting them on. Before I knew it, I was in the car driving down. Before I knew it, I was walking in. Before I knew it, he rung it up, and before I knew it, my card was out, and I was scanning that shit. And then, it's like divine intervention, dude. This is so funny. Like, I can't help but laugh. It was declined, despite me being able to overdraft my account, which I never do, by the way, save for this terrible moment of my life, essentially. This is the one time it declined. My bank must have restricted my account due to all the fucked up addict-like behavior and activity, putting me in the red. Now, make no mistake, I'm pretty good at replenishing it, okay? And this has only happened the past few months because I've been like spiraling out of control, perceiving this, hopefully, final quit. Dude, when I saw that declined word flash across like the debit card thing, I chuckled, and I was washed over with disappointment and simultaneous relief. Isn't that crazy? A single fantasy that I had earlier, just drinking a bottle, knowing that it wouldn't do shit for me. I had that same thought later, and it possessed me without me even having the faculties to say, hey, I'm going deep in this, I need to stop this cycle. Like, how do you stop something that you don't even know you're in? Good news is that I didn't take it. I couldn't, right? I couldn't afford it. So I think today what I'm going to do is eliminate the means of getting that money that's supposed to be coming in. I'm going to reroute that. Give it to some friends, whatever, just fuck it. I don't even care. It's not even like a lot of money. It's like I do writing and content creation, so I just get like little payments from different social platforms here and there, like $5 here, $10 there, $50 here, $300 a month over there, whatever. You know, so I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm losing track of thought. It was just fucking crazy. I couldn't believe what I went through last night, guys. And wouldn't you know it, like, after it got declined, I went home and still didn't give up. I was like, fuck it, wait, what if it was a fluke with the gas station? Maybe it has nothing to do with overdraft charges and fees and my bank being like put on hold for suspicious activity. So what did I do? It's 11:30 at night, about 32 degrees. I put my fucking jacket on and I walk my ass manually. I walk to the bank, to the ATM, to see if it works that way. Nope, it didn't. Confirmed. Something going on with my bank account. But you know what I found interesting was I had the executive function decision, the ability to actually immediately call the support or contact my bank's support and say, hey, yo, what up? They confirmed everything was all right and it was a problem with the overdrafts. I told them that it will be replenished in full by April 1st. And that's no bullshit. I'm not lying about that. That's the truth. You know, so that's cleared up. But that's probably something I wouldn't have done on Kratom, right? Is like, I would have let the disappointment and depression wash over me. Oh boy, I can't have my dose. I might as well just die, right? No, but instead I went home, bit the bullet. Fuck it, I'm tingling. I got the heat waves going. I'm approaching another night of no sleep. I've got a long day ahead of me the next day, but I'm still gonna contact the fucking bank customer rep and say, hey, yo, what up? And handle this like a goddamn adult, which I've been putting off, you know, while taking Kratom, right? So anyway, real low quality, shitty update videos. But hey, listen, if you're tuning in for like some Steven Spielberg degree pyrotechnics, you're in the wrong place. I just needed to get this out. Hold myself accountable, show you guys the good, the bad, the whatever. Is there anything else? How am I feeling right now? Honestly, exhaustion trumps everything. Temp regulation is off. Shivering, not severely, but chilly, just all night, nonstop. And that's that.